Hello again, everyone. It is your Black Knight. And I've made a couple purchases. I'll explain why. The first purchase. Let's see. No, that's on the two-door. Blah, blah, blah. Is, of course, the Penumbra FF, which is so highly featured in the Lunar New Year. And I think what's happening to me in that first set of races with Rusty Jack, which is the second set of races I did in my last video, is I think customs were turned on, but I think customs on those tracks are limited. They're limited to a few cars, which are the V-STR, the FF, whatever that open top Mercedes is, the 300RR. Interestingly enough, they're almost all from Ruffy 1322's F tier, except for the Mercedes, was the SM something something something. That's a G tier car. So they're all of a certain pace. And double checking in his video, this one's probably the best handling, best track time. The V-STR probably has the highest top end, as I recall, something along those lines. Let's read the little thing here. Here at Maibatsu, we get it. In these trying times, it can be really hard to commit to a color scheme for your classic mid-noughties race car. So we're working in partnership with LS Customs to provide you a livery for anything life can throw at you. Bad hair day, there's a livery for that. Stuck upside down your rhinestone gravity boots, there's a livery for that. Dad screaming you were a mistake long into the night again? You guessed it, the Penumbra FF. Adding yet more color to an already colorful existence. And that car will be my car for the more handling-oriented tracks, possibly. Maybe it'll be the only one I use. It seems like it does pretty well on all the tracks. And we have to back out of here to Legendary into the four-door section. And I also picked up the V-STR. Looking for something wild? Climb inside this fierce V-STR and listen to it growl as it bears out that distinctive grill and charges the competition. With this much untamed energy, get ready to lose control. Figuratively, obviously. This high-performance luxury sedan is the jewel in Albany's crown. Okay. By the way, both cars that I think would, are in most people's uninformed imagination would be driven by Triad. So I think that works well. Now, the weird thing is I bought the cars, and I sent them here, and then I exited the game. And they should be like right around here. I even moved them so they'd be next to each other in the garage. And they are what we would call not here. I'm not sure why that would be. Let's step outside. This exit. Maybe give them an opportunity to appear. Step back inside. Basement garage. I'm a little concerned, honestly. A little concerned that something didn't glitch. Now, it could be that the timer stops when you leave and then continues, so I still have to wait an unreasonable amount of time. But I think the unreasonable amount of time is up. Is that a machine gun in the corner? It is. You just get some bullets there. Okay, I already have the gun. Can I call this in? I mean, what's going on? Here, I can even show it to you here. You can look at. There's a little blue circle. I mean, they're here. They're just not here. So I've done something to it. I just want to fix these up here before I take them up Mount Chiliad. And eventually get back into these races and see how they do. And see if they're available. I thought I had a Penumbra FF on this character. I must have sold it off, but that's what was messing me up. So I thought it was some kind of glitch that only the 300R was here, because I had a Penumbra FF, but guess what? I do not. So let's return the personal vehicle. Now let's try to call in. First of all, was that me getting the cars? No. I heard a bleep. There's a lot of bleeps in a video game. It's tradition.
You calling for some wheels? I'm Johnny on the spot. I'll hook you up.
No, they don't show up yet.
Aight, I'll get back to work.
That's just concerning. They're not rezzing in. Oh, well, I guess I'll have to wait a little bit here and see what happens.
It's Wednesday, my dudes.
Okay, so it's going about this well. I waited for a while, and then I reparked my Kuruma, and I did this exact same mission. Okay, let's do the hospital.
Marcel tells me you're our resident humanitarian. Well, you couldn't have chosen a better recipient for your kindness. This guy's a lawyer for the Duggins. Maybe he'll give us a discount on my friggin' gas. Here's his address. Get him home.
So then I switched characters, and I'm just touching up the popularity because it's like double money on popularity, so why not? So far, I don't know. We're gonna see when I switch characters back if the cars appear. Otherwise, I think I'm gonna have to put in a ticket or something like that because it seems broken. By the way, you might say, why are you recording this? Well, I switched characters and I was too lazy to go to an invite only. So we're doing this live. We're doing this in a public. I don't know how that's going to end up. That's an impressive accomplishment of its own. Do we just explode? I mean, you know, anything's possible. I'm going to say not the way you should do this, but hey, you know, I only was down a tick of popularity anyway, so. Good there, though. I don't understand how the VIP could get spooked when he's passed out.
You know, I kind of missed the times when it was hedge fund managers and D-grade celebrities we had to scrape off the floor of the VIP lounge. Now, with these gas prices, the freaking oil tycoons are back in style. And I mean, there's assholes and there's assholes, you know? And oil and gas people are definitely assholes.
Okay, so popularity is up. Let's switch characters. Do we get any other notification here? I'm trying to think what will trigger this to come in. Because they're there but not there. Here you go, with the similar but slightly different outfits. Yay. It's tough because you just want to play the game. You want to do a specific thing. And then you get this. Come on. Yeah, I should. So wait, here we go. Are we going? Mauser left. The Imagine Wagons died. Can we get into... Maybe it was taking time to load my cars in. I don't even care if there's a little message. Your car's here. I don't need that. I'm just hoping they're there. We're still in a pub. I don't know why you have to go to a pub every time you change characters. They're trying to sell you that pub goodness.
I've been watching
Wrong
Maze
door.
Bank
Where are we
IT
going?
have an aneurysm.
And for me, it was the right door. It's just
Never
it wasn't
gets
the door I
old.
expected because I'm nervous about my cars. Go through this transition, that transition. We dragged one guy to the hospital and one person to the other thing, and there's still no cars. Come on. They are still there, but not there. All right, well. Let me Google this and then see if there's something I can do. Otherwise, it's a Rockstar ticket.
I walk to Burger King, then I walk back home from Burger King.
Okay, so here's what's going on. On Monday, I got an email from Rockstar saying that basically, hey, we're going to give you your money back, plus a little bit extra for your inconvenience. Which this is editing Black Knight. I want to stress that was extremely nice. That was extremely nice of Rockstar. They took care of me on that. That was really cool. Thank you, good folks. I didn't stress that enough in the audio to begin with because my mind was racing on to the next step. But thank you. Thank you. That was very cool. But one thing they didn't do was, hold on, come on, step up into it. Step up into it. They didn't get rid of the two non-cars. Those two places are still taken up. I don't know if they'll eventually appear, or maybe when I get the garage filled, I'll have to replace the car and remember to pick one of these, and then not the wrong one. I mean, it's going to be problematic. So maybe what I will do is swap some cars, or not keep a Penumbra and a V-STR in here. For right now, we're going to order another Penumbra. Because here's the trick. Now, I didn't get a chance to play on Monday when the money came in. And now it's Tuesday. I really want to get this up by tomorrow, so I have to shorten things up. I was going to do things a little bit more elaborate, where I was going to do both cars up Chiliad, but I think we're going to stick to one.
All right, we might be ready.
Yeah, you're ready to move on this thing. It's great. You know what? Let's see. You're the snake. Let's drive this back over. And what is the... It's not far. Where is my... Oh, there we go. And this time I'm not going to quickly exit the game and completely glitch it so the car doesn't appear. I do love this car. But this is not a car that you can race in the new Lunar New Year Races, and I do intend to get myself set up with both cars and then try to do some more of those races. I think I have still some time after Wednesday to do them. They probably won't be double money. It says it's been confirmed as having been delivered. Well, then let me go in. Now this one I'm thinking let's have it match the jacket, which has some red and a lot of orange and gold and stuff and things. Q to modify. Okay, let's go right to the livery. Get that, so that when we're doing this up, we have an idea of what we should be matching to. Okay, back up to the top. Armor, all of it. Brakes, all of it. Bumpers, front bumper. I don't know. Do I want to go? I guess we could go a little wild on this. Plate remove. Ooh. That'd be so very Pennsylvania of me. Underbite bumper. Ooh. You know what I like? I like the underbite bumper. I like that. I'm digging that. Rear bumper. Ribbed street rear bumper. With diffuser. Let's go with that one. Racer, like the other stuff with the diffusers. Let's go smooth with this. Engine. Okay, we're gonna do that. Exhaust. Dual titanium tip. Dual double bore. Whoosh. How do you not? It's just obnoxious. Front seats. Street seats. Competition with secondary cage. Oh, that seems like it'll work. Let's just go with. Let's see, around. We don't want to screw up the livery. All those screw up the livery. Let's leave it alone. The whole point was the livery. Lights, headlights. We can't put some colors on these? Alright, fine. We'll get some gold lights or something on it at some point. Neon layout, front, back, sides. Neon color. Golden shower or orange? See, put golden in it just to have golden. Livery done. Mirrors. Carbon. Secondary mirrors. Nah, stock mirrors. I like the stock mirrors. Plate. 41. LCE 21. Just see you later. And let's see. What kind of plate? Let's go E. Cola. That kind of has, the E kind of has a snake shape to it too, so that works. Respray. This is like the big deal. Metallic. Let me see where I can see the colors. That doesn't look bad, really. That wasn't. I'm trying to match up. That really does kind of match the coat. Wow, Torino red. If we get down to the orange, like sunrise orange, that also kind of matches the coat. But I tell you what, that Torino red, that really kind of bright orangey. That seems to pop for me. Does it really match the color? Is that you know? Are we be better off? You know me. I will throw sunrise orange. Sunset red. Ooh, that's a really tough call. Sunrise orange. Maybe this begs for a full-on Bruffy. Sunset red with a pearlescent. I mean, I was going to go do pearlescent gold, but that might still beg for a gold, doesn't it? That was my formula for Bruffy orange. One way or the other, or reverse that. Yeah, it might not be a strong enough orange, you know? This is the part I'm agonizing about. Sunrise orange. Let's go with that, and then go with a pearlescent. See, that's what gold would look like, which is what my original plan was. But that almost just makes it a little too bright. Candy red. I mean, you know, here we can go with sunrise red here. Give just a little bit of sunset red, rather. Yeah, well, let's call it done for now. Secondary color, metals, pure gold. Trim color, sunset red. The roof scoop. Again, I want to keep the lines clean here for the what you want skirts. Angled large lip. Bulbous. That doesn't. What goes with the flow of this the front? Stock skirts. The stock skirts don't even really go with the front flow of the front. Small lip. Shelved stock. Rounded shelf skirt. Long round shelf skirt. Let's go with that, whatever that is. That's splitters. I'm not big on splitters, you know that. I like the ground clearance. But then you can do the whole carbon race with intercooler kind of thing. Isn't there supposed to be some way of getting a spoiler we need? That's just no. I don't like going extreme with these. Like, my rule is it's got to be within the haunches. That's extreme enough to look cool without getting it caught on anything. See, I can show you the others. You can get silly if you want, but I think that's good. That might be a little bit more weight in the back though, and then it might affect handling. Like there's a reason I go for a smaller, I go for like a street wing, because then it's less weight on the back, a little bit less polar moment there, you know. Does it matter? Probably not. Don't do sun strips because if you get stuck in first person, you're blind. You have to slam this for it to work. Transmission needs to be that. Turbo has to be turboed. Wheels, wheel type. Now this is kind of tough for me because you know you theoretically. I don't know if this is a tires can clip kind of thing here. It is a lowrider. At this point, I've slammed it, but probably some tuner stocks, slicers or driftmeisters are always some of my favorites. Is there anything particularly snaky? Like if I go off into high end, is there something particularly curvy that makes you think snake? That's a little snaky. The carbon solars. If I'm going to do carbon solars, I'll do the chrome ones. It's a thought. It's a thought. We may come back to that. Sport. These are all very sharp. Street. I mean, it all works. Track. This is a track car. The Hidden Six. Honda Specials here, retro turbo fan. Conical turbo fan, ooh. Super turbines. Meshmeister. That's not a bad start, especially if we throw some gold on them. I kind of want some more meat on the rims, though. I'm going to be honest. What about muscles? Yeah, mercenary. I always throw mercenaries on. It's a wrong look for it, though. I mean, it's going to perform better. Oh, I'm always agonizing over these things so much. No, not SUVs. We're going to go back to... What was I even looking at? Carbon S Racers. We want to go black or we want to go gold? That's what it comes down to. Track. Hidden 6. Let's try the hidden 6 and then wheel color. Does gold match up well enough or do I need to go bronze? Dark copper. Dark copper looks like that works pretty well. Tires, bulletproof them. Atomic tire, yellow, red. Let's leave them black. Tire smoke. There's no gold tires. Well, let's leave the tire smoke alone for right now. Windows, light smoke. That is not bad. Let's see, I'll get the feel for this baby. Not right now, Simeon. Okay. Let's quickly, I intend to do it quickly. Play job, my jobs. Because I do want to get this out. Races, the Chiliad Hot Lap route. We're taking it up Chiliad. Duh! I may have done this before. I'm not really sure. Point-to-point GTA in sports. Time of day, we'll do it clear. I'm in a very low slung car. We don't want rain. Traffic high, just for tradition, and let's go. I actually don't know what Bruffy puts on as far as traffic. I've never noticed. Not you. Not you. Where's the new? There it is. Wait a minute. That's the one I bought. Why is it showing up in the... Oh, this is weird. That's the one that didn't appear in the list. It appears in the list, but it's not in the garage. Oh, that's bizarre. It's here yet not. I can race it. It's not modified. You don't want to race that one. It keeps getting weirder and weirder, folks. And since we can respawn right here, we will do the practice jump. Badly. But hey, it survived like a trooper. It's not bouncing too badly. I mean, all things considered. We're ahead of the train. I don't know if this is all-wheel drive. Some of these are all-wheel drive. It shouldn't be just rear-wheel drive. It should be either all-wheel drive or front-wheel. Maybe it's an all-wheel drive car. This might do well. This might bode well of Chiliad. Got a car that matches my jacket again. we got that going for us. And we're going to hustle this baby rat up here. This seems like this is not having an issue. This seems like we're good to go here. I mean, yes, my tires are coming through the hood, but that's a function of the suspension in GTA. I don't know what to tell you. If you want maximum traction, you gotta slam it. Whoa, it doesn't like bushes. Does not like bushes, but it also doesn't care about much. Right, that wasn't a good approach. This is almost too powerful. This does not care. This must be four-wheel drive. It's gotta be. And again, I'm getting this because, I mean, when I was trying to race this character before, the only custom I could come up with was the 300, and I thought I had a Penumbra FF, and I did not. So maybe it's just that the customs are always turned on, but you are limited. This thing, it does not care. It's a mountain goat. This is an incredible Chiliad car. Why couldn't I get this in a G-Fred? Come on. By the way, I have a new G-Fred video that will be coming out. It's going to take... I have to voice it over yet. It's going to take some editing here as far as putting the voiceover to it. Really just putting the voiceover to it. The footage is all going to be straight up. Oh, believe you know, it's not going to be edited to make me look good. That's not a thing here with... And okay, it was really just sliding on its own there, but look, it just pulls right out of it. This is really. Does the FF have like a really good off-road traction loss, or has a great upside down traction loss? Well, I didn't forget the armor. Pulls straight up out of there. Look at this. I'm doing a K-turn on the side of Mount Chiliad. What a car. Fantastic traction. Gobbling. We beat it up a little bit. There's a train coming. Whee! Can we snuggle in here, guys? Snuggle. This car drives nice enough I could see myself cruising around in it. Like it wouldn't be just a special use car, just for the track. Maybe I'll leave the snake leathers on for longer than the holiday. I don't know what I'm doing here, but we did that was up and down. This is a fast run. That was a heck of a dismount. Not the fastest dismount ever, but it had style. And it survived. Surviving's good. Surviving is good. Whee! Kaboom! Okay, that would have been fun. I will go for the funny every once in a while. Like gold-plated interior. It does not like bushes. I'm going to tell you right now. It is all over the place in the bushes. must have something to do with the wheels coming through the hood magically. But hey, like I said, I like reminders that I'm playing a video game. Can't you do this jump despite the bush? Kinda. It really does pull. You know, this is a true G-Fred gem. I mean, obviously, if you're doing a vanilla G-Fred, it won't show up in traffic. It'd be nice if Rockstar would update the traffic a bit when they go to next gen for the PC, but I don't see that happening necessarily. I'm not holding my breath on it. It'd be nice. Suggestion. It seems like there's some reason they just can't do that. I mean, they do it on 8th Gear and Project Homecoming all the time. They're changing up, especially for the G-Freds. So there's got to be a way. 7 minutes that's a quick turnaround on this. And I'll go and do the V-STR like right now. But I do want to quickly edit this and get it uploaded. So we're going to do that. You know, I'm going to try one thing though. We're not going to do this necessarily completely the right way here. Maybe we will. This is something I just want to try from this standpoint. Okay? I want to see if I could get this to work. Whether clear. Because I had a thought. And I can't not try this. Yeah, on my own. That's fine. Whatever the settings are. What if I drive this? Now it doesn't appear. You cannot get into it. First of all, it's not going to be as good. I could take another 7 minutes just to do this. Like, once I get done, will this make the car appear in my garage? In which case, I'll just grab the other V-STR. And I won't have to buy another V-STR. I'm coming out ahead on all the generosity of Rockstar. Of course, I mean, they could just put the cars in my garage and I wouldn't be ahead. But I mean, this could work. The car kind of exists. It's in a limbo state where it's not in the garage. I could not call it in with the mechanic. I couldn't call it to me on the roadside. But somehow it's raceable. Definitely doesn't feel as quick. But this is an excellent test because then you'll know. Can you take a stock one of these up? A Chiliad. I hit the wall there because I was like throwing my head back going, Chiliad! But sometimes you have to do that. It's just what you have to do. It's just what you have to do. So how good is a stock one of these if you ever see it in traffic? It's got stock suspension, so it shouldn't have as much grip. It doesn't have as much power, obviously. No turbo, no engine noise. And I just hit a rock. But still, this must be four-wheel drive. It really is still pulling right up this hill. Not as hard as the custom. Again, your only remote chance for using one of these would be a custom variant because it would be on 5M somewhere, a 5M variant of a G-Fred, usually on 8th gear, sometimes on Project Homecoming. The only way I'm going to get to do it is probably Project Homecoming, but on 8th gear because they have the really large, open to everyone races where you still have to kind of get in the lobby for the Project Homecoming ones, and it's competitive. People are trying to get in there. This is the ghost car. The car, but not the car. But if I use it once, will it appear? I've driven it. I know it's real. It's real, yet not real. This does not have armor. I have to remember that. You'll notice the hood's already gone, so I mean, it could go gaboof on me. And then if I do get it, do I sell it or do I keep it and put a license plate that says not real? I guess it would depend if I run out of parking before I get the 100-car garage eventually, if we ever do get... Oh dear, we're gonna explode. Land it! Land it! Ah. I need to do some air control there. That landed upside down. I think I was gonna be toast. Can we beat the time? I don't know that we're gonna beat the time. Oh dear. Stuff's happening. Please don't explode. It's the wrong way unless you realize I'm going backwards. Okay. Ka-bounce, how far down to go? A little ways. Not much ways to go. I don't know if I've ever come out this way before. Off the train tracks. That's... Roll it that way. Avoid the train. That's just too wild. Here I am driving a car that is not in my garage, that I cannot call on the road with the mechanic, yet it appears on my car organization screen and I can race it. Will this bring it out of limbo? Whee! I'm not sure I can sell it after this. If it appears. Somehow, magically, this unlocks the car. And only be if this unlocks the car and then it unlocks the V-STR when I do the same thing. Please don't blow up or catch fire. You might say, well, Black Knight cars never catch fire. Ha 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 ha. Yeah. Alright, let's just get this puppy home. I might not try to turbo launch it up here. I might try to go around a little wider and not kill it. With the whole launching it through the sky. Can we... I don't think we can pull better than, what was it, 703 or something like that. I think it's going to be a little slower, which makes sense because it physically is. It did the jump better. It handled the bush a little better, maybe because it didn't handle that bush a little better. Maybe because the suspension's not as slammed, the bushes don't affect it as much. Come on. No, we're not going to quite make it, but it's a very close time. Did we leave any fence there? I don't think we did. And across the line, 721, not much difference. All things considered, with all the variables of, you know, a Fred line. We're not doing the full G Fred here, of course, just the hot lap route. So the stock one will easily do a hot lap route. It's gotta be 4-wheel drive. Give this a like. Let us now go to free mode, which should put me. It should put me out on the road in, you know, we'll do the open all the doors thing. Yeah, I'm on the custom one with the sunset. And normally, let's see, manage vehicles, vehicle pref, vehicle doors all. Normally, this is kind of where we wrap it up. That gold really does work on the roll cage. Is that like I think that might be a gold intake or something going on there. It's hard to see in the evening light. But we have, this would normally be where I ended, but we have to know something. We've got to know. Let's see. Make sure it's at the garment factory. Teleport me. Invite only session, go. Does the car appear now? Because I've used it. I don't know. I have no idea if that affected anything or not, or if it's going to stay broken the same way. Get up and run. Run, you fool. Booga, 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 booga. That is a lot faster when you're in first person on the stairs and stuff. Come on. Doo-doo-doo-doo, basement garage. They're both here! That unlocked both cars! Are you serious? Well, so I've got an extra Penumbra MF. I don't know. I can't get rid of this one. It's too weird. There's a weird story here why I would have two FFs and the other one's nice. I'll just do another build. There's a lot of customization on this. I mean, I'll make this one crazy. Or maybe I'll leave it exactly like that. Wow. I should leave them both looking exactly stock and then just upgrade the basics on that one. Because this is too weird. This is too... What is this game? On that note, ladies and gentlemen, happy Lunar New Year, because this was loony. And this is your Black Knight. Have a great night.
Johnny has 19 bottles of dish soap, and he gets Gina.
Wait, why does Johnny have so many soaps? Mind your business, David!